Welcome to another episode of our medical podcast with Dr. Neopsych. In this episode, we provide a concise and informative overview of the Arias Stella reaction, a fascinating histopathological phenomenon. This episode is designed for healthcare professionals, medical students, and anyone interested in gaining insights into this unique cellular response. Introduction to Arias Stella reaction. The Arias Stella reaction is a histopathological change observed in the endometrial tissue characterized by distinct cellular alterations. It was first described by Argentine pathologist Javier Arias Stella in the mid-20th century. The reaction is most commonly associated with pregnancy, particularly in the context of ectopic pregnancies and gestational trophoblastic disease. Pathophysiology, underlying mechanisms, and cellular changes. The Arias Stella reaction involves hyperplasia and atypical changes in endometrial glandular cells. Cellular changes include nuclear enlargement, hyperchromasia, that is, increased staining intensity, vacuolization, and sometimes cytoplasmic clearing. These changes are thought to be induced by the high levels of human chorionic gonadotropin (HCG) or other hormonal influences during pregnancy. Clinical significance. Context in which the Arias Stella reaction is observed. Pregnancy. Most commonly seen during normal intrauterine pregnancies, ectopic pregnancies, and in the setting of gestational trophoblastic disease such as molar pregnancy. Pathological conditions may also be observed in certain non-pregnancy related conditions such as in tumors that produce HCG, e.g. some ovarian tumors. Diagnostic implications. Identification in histopathological examinations. The Arias Stella reaction is identified through histopathological examination of endometrial tissue biopsies or curettage specimen. Pathologists look for the characteristic glandular epithelial changes under the microscope. Recognizing this reaction is important for distinguishing between benign pregnancy-related changes and potential malignancies or other pathological change conditions. Importance in clinical diagnosis. Correctly identifying the Arias Stella reaction helps avoid misdiagnosis of malignancy, as the cellular changes can mimic those seen in cancer. It provides a clue to underlying pregnancy or HCG secreting conditions, guiding further clinical investigation and management. Case examples. Illustrative case examples. Case example 1. A 30-year-old woman presents with abnormal vaginal bleeding. A histopathological examination of endometrial curettage reveals the Arias Stella reaction, leading to the diagnosis of an ectopic pregnancy. Case example 2. A 25-year-old woman with a history of molar pregnancy undergoes follow-up biopsies, and the Arias Stella reaction is observed, confirming the persistence of gestational trophoblastic disease. Case example 3. A postmenopausal woman with a history of pregnancy no history of pregnancy presents with abdominal pain. Biopsy reveals the Arias Stella reaction, prompting further investigation that uncovers an HCG secreting ovarian tumor. Thank you very much for listening. You can find the show notes in the description below. I suggest you like, comment, and subscribe. Till we'll meet in the next episode.